All right. We picked up those microphones. I'm wearing one right now. We're going to see if that makes a difference between this video and the first video I recorded. Just see if you can actually hear me talking or just hear the AC. I haven't listened to the first video yet, so we'll find out. I am running around town. I just picked up something for my wife. She was hungry and wanted some takeout, so I ordered that. We're gonna go pick it up in just a minute, but they said it'll be about 10 minutes and it's only a 2-minute drive. So I'm just gonna take my time. I'm gonna drive past the new rec center in Beaver. It's pretty awesome. It's only been open for about a week. Let me see if I can get that on video real quick here. It's right there. It's the Beaver Valley Hospital Wellness Center. They've got some pretty awesome equipment in there and nice swimming pool and an indoor track, basketball court, all that good stuff. We decided to get a couples membership just because there's nothing to do in town. So it's something for us to do. It's healthy, and I love going to the gym anyways, so might as well get a membership there. We've been trying to go at least once a day. Funny story, we went there 2 days ago and they had the pool and it closes at 8 o'clock, and my wife got there around 7:15 with our kid, and they were able to go swimming for a while, and I had to work a little bit later, so I came at about 7:30, something like that. And I got there, and right when I got there, some kid had an accident in the pool, couldn't make it out, and crapped in the pool, and then crapped all over the floor, all the way to the bathroom, and all over the bathroom floor. And because of that, they had to shut down the pool for the rest of the night. So I got my feet in and got right back out because that's exactly when it happened. So, anyways, I thought that was kind of a funny story. It's clean. We're good to go now. But that was a funny story. I think I'll do a drive around Beaver one of these days just to kind of, I guess, just have this documented. This is a video for me in the future and for anybody else who is a wantrepreneur like I am, somebody who wants to start a business but they don't really know what they want to do yet, or they don't know how to start. That's kind of where I am. I've watched a lot of videos and I've worked closely with my father-in-law who owns a business, so I've learned a lot about running a business, a service business, just from being so closely involved in that. I've done pretty much all of the marketing, everything digital for that. I built their website, CRM, all that kind of stuff, just by doing it, really, just learning how to do it and diving in. And I think for the most part, it's worked pretty well. I've got a lot to learn, though, and we're not where we want to be as a company, but we're getting there. And we're making progress, and I've learned a thing or two. So I don't know what kind of business I want to start yet. I don't know what I want to do. There's a million opportunities out there, and right now it's never been easier to start a business. But with that being said, that means the competition has also never been higher. It's a brutal world out there. If you're trying to succeed, you have to work hard. And I just don't know what I want to work hard at yet. I watch videos from Alex Ramosi, Cody Sanchez, Caleb Ralston, and just like a bunch of people who have made like wildly impressive amounts of money, and they all have different opinions. And most of them all share the same opinion that you just need to start. And so I'm starting, and I don't know what I'm starting yet, but I'm starting to record and just keep a diary so I know what I'm doing now that might be good. I got some kids here trying to get ran over, and what I could be doing better. I want to look back at this in 10 years and just reflect and say, okay, this is where my mindset was back then, and this is where my mindset is now. This video is already, like, I'm cringing so hard just filming this. I'm not comfortable on camera by any means, but the only way to get comfortable doing something is to do it. So I'm doing it. We're getting there. So anyways, I'm pausing for now because I'm going to go pick up some lunch for me and the wife. All right, I'm back. Picked up the food. We're headed home. Plan for the rest of the day. My wife has to work tonight, so I'm going to try and take the kid to the pool because it is a scorcher. We're like 90 degrees here, which is really pretty hot for where we live. And where we live, our house, we don't have an internal air conditioner. We just have some window units that don't work that well. So our house gets really hot. And so the more we can be out of the house, going out and doing something else, the better. But yeah, so we're going to try and go to the pool today because that's a good way to cool off. And usually by the time we get back, the house has cooled down quite a bit and we can get ready to go to bed and everything. But I guess I'm rambling because I'm new at this, but what I really want to do is I want to just put my foot forward as far as doing what I have been wanting to do for years. I've been wanting to make videos and I've been wanting to document this journey of becoming a millionaire for a long, long time. And I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty much at the bottom. Like, I have not very much money to my name at all right now. I'm working, kind of going paycheck to paycheck as it is, and I got some debt to pay off, and like I'm pretty much just about as far as you can be from a millionaire as I am. I have a lot of work to do, and I have a lot of learning to do. But I think if I just put my foot forward and take one step after another, I will get there eventually. And by recording these videos, even if this never takes off and nobody ever sees this, that's okay, because I want to just be able to watch this and look back and see where I was, where my mindset was in 2026 versus 2036. I want to get to a point where this is regular. I want to make a habit of this just so I can journal it. I don't have a journal right now, but I'm considering this my journal. I'd rather go back and watch these videos than go back and read, I think, because I'll be able to see how I looked, what my emotions were. Like right now, I noticed whenever I've taken videos of myself in the past that I don't really smile a whole lot, and that's something I'm working on. But maybe in 2036 my face will always be smiling and I'll be so excited to make videos. Like, I'm not right now, but I'm hoping to get there, and I'm looking for any advice, any help I can get. But I'm doing the next best thing, and I'm just trying. I'm just gonna do my best. I'm just gonna try and record a video. I want to say every day. I might not be able to every single day, it's just not exactly feasible for me, but I'm gonna try and record as often as I can. Well, maybe that's just me in the truck recording, or maybe it's me at my desk recording, and maybe I'll just record while I'm cooking dinner or something. I don't have a whole lot of time in my life. I'm a pretty busy guy. I'm taking care of my family, but I think I can find ways to make time to record myself while I'm driving during the day, or maybe even just 5 minutes while I'm working or something, to just speak my mind, just get out there. And I'm really shooting to make $1 million, and it's something that I think, I know I can achieve it. And none of my family's ever had money, but I know deep down in my soul that it's something I can do, and I've proven to myself that I can do hard things. Um, I think one of the reasons why I've been inspired to do this in the first place is just because I've had a couple of miniature accomplishments recently, and I want to keep the ball rolling. Um, just like about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, I in the gym I benched 315 pounds, which is a goal that I've had for years, like probably like 4 years. I looked and I said, my lifetime goal is to bench 315 pounds, and I just accomplished that about a month ago. And I posted it because it's something that I was proud of. And I'm not a gym content maker, and I probably never will make much gym content, maybe a little bit just to kind of say, hey, I am healthy. I am doing the right things that I can. Not to brag to anybody else, but to brag to future self, like, hey, I'm doing this. At least I'm doing one thing right. But I posted that, and I had a lot of people reach out to me and just congratulate me, and it made me feel good and made me feel like I could accomplish hard things. And this is a dream that I've had probably just about as long as I have had the dream to bench 315, but I haven't really known how to take the steps to get there. So I'm just doing what I can. I wouldn't say I have any real mentors that I know in person, just people who have done it before me online, like Alex Ramosi or um, like Chris Williamson, Tony Robbins, and even some small creators. Like I don't remember the name of this guy, but he has an Instagram page where he makes wooden lightsabers, and like his Instagram name is Average Design Wood, and I think that something like that. He's just got a small Instagram page, but it's cool. And I like I like watching that kind of stuff. So I've been inspired to do cool stuff and record myself doing cool stuff. So that's one of my inspirations. Another one that I had that just happened this week, which was very shocking to me, but right now Beaver, Utah has had the Cottonwood Fire, which has been one of the most destructive fires in Utah history and even in U.S. history. One of my best friends' cabins burnt down. There's nothing left of it, and same for dozens of people around the community. It's a really devastating fire, and it's made me really sad because this is where I grew up. This is my home. These are my mountains, and I plan on doing a lot of fishing and a lot of camping and just hiking, adventuring out in these mountains that I love so much this summer. But that's kind of it's been taken away from me just due to whatever, the fire. It happens, and I'm sad about it, but nothing I can do about it. But regardless, something that has been kind of cool, I've been trying to reflect on the bright side. Something that has been kind of cool is that there's been lots of planes and helicopters flying over our head, which I'm kind of a nerd about that stuff. I enjoy watching planes fly, and I enjoy watching the helicopters, and I even have like a little app that tells me what planes are flying above me in the air right now as we speak. But I went out to Minersville Reservoir because I know that there were the Canadian Super Scooper planes flying in and picking up water to go dump on the fire. And I'd seen other people post about it, and I thought it was really cool. And I happened to be driving past it one day, and I saw the planes flying in. So I said, I'll pull over and just record it just for fun to see if I can get a cool video. And I took a video, and it ended up being pretty cool. The planes scooped down on the lake, and then they flew right over top of my head and got a real good front row seat of the action. And I went home and I just posted it on Facebook and Instagram and kind of forgot about it. I didn't really have notifications set on my social media. And I don't check Facebook very often, but I check Instagram more. And it got one comment on Instagram and I think like 15 likes or something like that. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not trying to go viral or anything. I just thought this was cool, so I'm posting it. And then a couple days later, my wife texted me while I was at the gym, and she said, apparently you're famous now. And she sent a screenshot of the Facebook post. And I looked, and it had over 20,000 likes and over 1,100 shares and over 500 comments. And I was just dumbfounded. I was like, wait, that video went viral? Are you kidding me? Because I posted it on Instagram, nothing. One comment, 15 likes, nothing. And I was like, okay, this is kind of I posted it for me because I thought it was cool. And it went insanely viral on Facebook. Just weird, I thought. But it's kind of given me a little bit of inspiration, I guess, just because I've been wanting to make videos for years. And I know that that video went to who I would say is probably not my target audience. There was like a bunch of Canadians in the comments, and sorry, Canada, but I'm not really trying to appeal to you. I just want to appeal to people like me. But just the fact that that video actually did go viral, and that I got over 20,000 likes and over 1,100 shares in like 4 days or something like that, just it gave me a little bit of real life proof that it can happen. Like a video can go viral. And because I've never seen that, I've never seen that happen in person. I know there's people that I look up to, and I know that they get millions of likes and millions of views, but it kind of just feels fake because I don't know them on a personal level. And this was something that showed me that it is possible to go viral, and it is possible to reach, thousands of people. And so I don't expect to go viral anytime soon, or ever at all for that matter. But I did get a little bit of, I guess, a glimmer of hope from that it is possible to make videos and post them and maybe turn it into a career. I don't know. But regardless, I have the hope. I just want to keep the ball rolling, try and keep recording videos. I know this is super long, but like I said, this is for me. Anybody that goes back and watches this, cool. Hi, good to meet you. This is 2026 version of Josh Wood. I'm glad to meet you, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. I don't enjoy making it right now, but I'm trying to get comfortable with it. So anyways, I don't know how to end these either, but I just wish the best for whoever is watching this, whether that's me or somebody else that's 26 years old trying to take care of their family and make something of themselves, become a millionaire, or just accomplish something great. I'm rooting for you, and I wish you the best of luck. So anyways, bye.